and welcome to the second lesson in the tectonic series. In today's lesson we're going to have a look at volcanoes, what they are and the different types of volcanoes. So what causes volcanoes? If you remember from our last lesson we looked at plate movement, different types of plates and plate boundaries. Underneath the crust is the mantle. This is made up of that semi-molten rock which moves slowly like treacle. It moves in the form of convection currents. Heat from the core heats the rock in the mantle, causing it to circle and rise. Where there is a gap in the Earth's crust, this is when that magma will escape through and you will see it on the surface as lava. So volcanoes are found, as mentioned earlier, along plate boundaries. Only constructive and destructive plate boundaries, not conservative plate boundaries. A place in the world where there are many volcanoes is around the Pacific plate, called the Ring of Fire, because of the number of volcanoes there. A simple cross-section of a volcano will show us different features. Right at the bottom we have the magma chamber, where the store of magma is held. That escapes through the channel in the middle, called the main vent, and comes out through the crater at the top, the funnel-shaped opening. These are important key terms that you'll need to know when you're studying volcanoes. You may want to pause the slide here and have a good look at the definitions. Most volcanoes are cone-shaped. It all depends on the type of material that they produce when they erupt. It can be steam, ash, gas, dust, volcanic bombs or lava. Lava can be thick and flow slowly or thin and run quickly. This can produce two different shapes of volcanoes. Composite volcanoes are steep-sided volcanoes made up of ash and lava from previous eruptions. The lava tends to be thick lava, which doesn't travel far before it hardens and sets into the cone shape. Shield volcanoes tend to be much flatter. This is the thin, runny lava which can travel greater distances, giving us a flatter shape. So here we have a photograph of Mount Etna in Sicily, in Italy, which is a classic composite volcano. You can see the very steep sides. This is a photograph of Mauna Loa in Hawaii. This is a classic example of a shield volcano. Notice how flat it is. This is caused by that thin, runny lava which travels great distances, creating this gentle slope shape. Now both of those photographs, Mount Etna and Mauna Loa, were examples of what we call active volcanoes. These are volcanoes which erupt quite regularly. A dormant volcano is said to be a sleeping volcano. This may not have erupted for say 200 years or more, but that's not to say that it won't erupt in the future. And there are extinct volcanoes. These volcanoes are said to be dead and their volcanic activity is finished. Two examples of extinct volcanoes in Britain are Snowdon in the Snowdonia Range, and in Edinburgh, where you have the castle sitting on the top of the hill. That is a volcanic plug of an extinct volcano. So hopefully during this lesson you've learned what a volcano is and where they're found, and had a look at the different types of volcanoes.